This is one of those moments. Does the torch pass on to Moses Itauma? Some have climbed, others have reminded us as to how good and dangerous that they can be.
Do you want to go now?
I was literally chilling. I was chilling in my room, and got a call from Francis. I was like, "Do you want?"
I feel like the underdog all the time. You know, I never lose that mentality. I like being the underdog. I like being the dark horse. You know, I'm ready to just bring a surprise and put them to sleep. You know, all of the guys that they're going to put in front of me, it's my time.
Yeah, he's a big name.
Of course. But obviously, I ain't coming in here having the expectation that he's gonna come here and lay down. No, that's not it. But I believe that I'm going to win this fight.
Face-off time. The tension between Moses Itauma and Daniel Dubois is electric. Dubois acknowledges Moses's impressive form, but insists his moment has arrived. Moses, calm and focused.
I respect, you know, he's been on form for the last couple of fights, but if you look at, you know, I think he's had his day, in my opinion.
Eddie Hearn reminds everyone that at just 20 years old, Moses Itauma must navigate his career wisely. Viewers can see the patience and planning guiding his rise, while Dubois seems more emotional in his approach. Moses is calm.
Or he might knock him out, I don't know. But personally, at 20, you know, you got to get it right. And Frank, like I said, Frank knows what he's doing. And I think I'd be very surprised if they took that kind of test, yeah.
Amir Khan stresses the importance of patience when developing a fighter like Moses Itauma. Rushing a talent this young could easily derail his progress. Even at 20, Moses displays skill and poise beyond his age, while Dubois appears eager and impulsive. Fans appreciate that Moses's journey is carefully mapped out, every fight a calculated step toward long-term dominance in the heavyweight division.
You know what, you don't want to rush him. You want to take it easy, you want to take it slow. Don't rush him, let him enjoy. He's still 20 years old. Let him get to 22, 23 years old. That's then you start putting him in with the top names in boxing, like the Usyks and like the Wilders or even the Joshuas and the Furies. At the moment, I think you should keep on building him. Let him keep on winning like this. I mean,
Adam Smith emphasizes that Moses Itauma already looks world-class to fans and experts alike. While he may not be ready for the absolute elite yet, his footwork, intelligence, and punching precision are extraordinary. Dubois may boast size, but Moses's technique and composure make him the mentally and physically stronger fighter. Fans leave wondering how high this young star can climb next.
Is he ready? I think he could beat most heavyweights in the world, with the exception possibly of Usyk and maybe Dubois, possibly AJ. The top 3 or 4, he's not ready for them yet.
Duke McKenzie captures the excitement surrounding Itauma versus Dubois, a generational matchup uniting both young fans and veteran boxing followers. Moses's calm confidence stands out against Dubois's attempts at intimidation. The energy clearly leans toward Moses, symbolizing a changing of the guard. This isn't just a fight, it's a statement of skill, mental power, and the dawn of a new heavyweight era.
Hey dads, let's get that right. However, the intrigue that surrounds this fight, I've got young kids in my gym that are going to be tuning into this
3
fight.
generations are going to watch it, aren't they? That's what's great.
I mean, they're so excited about it.
Adam Smith breaks down why Moses Itauma is such a nightmare opponent. His footwork, timing, and range make him unpredictable, forcing Dubois to hesitate before every move. Moses's ability to read openings and control distance proves he's more than just powerful, he's strategic and cerebral. Fans recognize that his ring IQ and adaptability set him apart from the rest of the division.
But Moses is that his feet and his distance and his range is so good and he's so quick that if you commit to the punches, you're going to get countered. And if you don't, you're going to get backed up and taken out. So it's a real puzzle. There's not many heavyweights that are southpaws. Obviously, Alexander Usyk is, but he's moved up into that.
Derek Chisora highlights how much respect Moses Itauma has earned from veterans of the sport. Dubois might bring brute strength, but Moses's refined skills, discipline, and mental fortitude make him incredibly hard to beat. Every move he makes feels deliberate and intelligent. The crowd senses that overcoming Moses requires more than aggression. It demands the patience and precision only elite fighters possess.
Boxing a guy who's 24 years old, who's got all his faculties right, getting trained by one of the best trainers in the United Kingdom, and then mate, it's like you got more chance of winning the lottery than you beating that Moses Itauma.
Johnny Nelson showcases the destructive precision of Moses Itauma. Fans watch as Dubois's confidence crumbles under Moses's composed and clinical pressure. His speed, timing, and power dominate from the opening bell. Observers can see that Moses isn't just strong, he's analytical, mature, and efficient in exploiting weaknesses. His rise in the heavyweight ranks feels inevitable and well-earned.
What he did to Daniel, it took away everything, all his attributes. He took away his jab, took away his power, took away his movement, took away his confidence, to the point where Daniel was putting his backside on the floor thinking, wow, we're only in round 5 here, and I'm getting chopped up. And this guy...
Tony Bellew underlines that Moses Itama's skill and composure outweigh any size disadvantage. His agility, timing, and tactical intelligence make him a serious problem for any opponent. While not yet as technically polished as Usyk, Moses's raw instincts and controlled aggression set him apart. Fans can tell he's the next big star, a complete, dangerous package with unlimited potential.
But the only thing that I worry about with Moses is the size. But ultimately, as we've seen now, size becomes irrelevant, because look what Alexander Usyk's done. This guy's gone out and beaten everyone, including me. He's exceptional. So I don't think Moses is going to be as technically as good as Alexander Usyk, but he's the next in line. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. I think he's an outstanding talent.
Johnny Nelson points out that Daniel Dubois faces outside distractions that could affect his performance. In contrast, Moses enters clear-minded, disciplined, and laser-focused. The audience recognizes Moses's professionalism and steady mindset as major advantages. This isn't just about talent, it's about who's mentally tougher. And in that battle, Moses clearly holds the upper hand.
So far, but when you get to elite level, you can't get away with it. I don't think Daniel has the capability, strength in regards to talking to his dad or standing up to his dad or standing up to that setup. I don't think he has the strength to do that, and which is why it will always hold him back. You've got to look. This is personal business, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. Caroline, she, as far as I know, she doesn't work with her dad. There must be a reason.
Tony Bellew captures the massive anticipation for Moses Itama versus Daniel Dubois. The contrast between Moses's calm confidence and Dubois's fiery aggression fuels the excitement. Fans sense that this showdown is more than just skill. It's about composure, character, and proving oneself on the grand stage. A win here could elevate Moses into boxing superstardom and redefine the heavyweight landscape.
I think this fight's just gone took another toll.
It's absolutely grabbed the public interest now to another level, hasn't it?
This is quite simply the biggest fight this country's ever seen.
It's going to be.
Adam Smith outlines why Moses Itama is seen as a future great. His southpaw stance, sharp reflexes, and fluid motion make him unpredictable. Fans notice how seamlessly he blends power with intelligence. While Dubois leans on raw strength, Moses's tactical edge and preparation suggest he's ready for this challenge. The buzz around him continues to grow, and for good reason.
The block Moses Itauma, who looks absolutely extraordinary, and for me he ticked all the boxes. I like his attitude, I like his style, southpaw, hard hitting, moves so well. He's going to be very, very difficult to sort of deter. So it's an interesting one, because is this too soon for Moses, or is this just the right fight at the right?
Russ Anber praises Moses Itama as one of the brightest young talents in boxing. His success stems from precise technique, ring control, and sharp decision-making. Dubois may have experience and power, but Moses's composure and adaptability stand out. Viewers sense that his rise is genuine, built on skill, strategy, and intelligence, not hype. This fight will showcase his total mastery of the craft.
I think Moses is one of the best young fighters boxing has seen in years, and I'm not just saying that based on a result over deal. I hope you understand that when I look at a fighter, I'm looking at things that others don't see. I'm not looking at the hype. I'm looking at what he does in the ring, how he does it, his skill set. I'm looking at that, because that's the important stuff. And right now, to me, he's shown probably a...
Tony Bellew explains what makes Moses Itama such a rare fighter. He fuses speed, power, agility, and ring IQ into a style that makes size almost irrelevant. While Dubois will try to overpower him, Moses's timing and accuracy will counter that approach. Fans recognize that he's a generational talent with maturity and foresight beyond his years, a heavyweight built for greatness.
But he's the next in line. I think he's the future of the heavyweight division. I think he's an outstanding talent. I think he's got a good team around him, Ben Davison and Lee Wiley. Wiley is the brains that study everything. and they use what we call video analysis now in boxing. They're the one team.
Spencer Oliver predicts that Moses Itauma will win in commanding fashion. Fans can feel the confidence surrounding him as he combines power, focus, and intelligence. Dubois may carry a big name, but Moses's adaptability and discipline make him a nightmare to face. This fight is more than a contest. It's the emergence of a future world champion, and everyone knows it.
Come and give it everything, because he knows it's last chance saloon for him. He needs the victory here. So, look, we find out just how good Moses Itauma is, I think, on the 16th of August when he boxes Dillian Whyte, because I think he wins it and wins it in style. But everyone they put in front of him so far is just dismantled. I think this kid's going to go on.
The stage is set. All eyes are on Moses Itauma as he prepares to battle Daniel Dubois in one of the year's most anticipated heavyweight clashes. The stakes couldn't be higher. A win for Moses cements him as a legitimate contender and a new force in world boxing. Dubois, meanwhile, seeks redemption and respect. Yet, the smart money is on Moses, calm, tactical, and adaptable under pressure. Expect fireworks, precision, and heart in a fight that could define the next generation of heavyweights. So, who's your pick? Drop your predictions below and join the conversation as history prepares to unfold.